And the moral of this reading is, never trust a man in a dog collar. The priest wandered along the corridor toward the intensive care ward, smiling graciously and benignly as he held his prayer book in one hand and a plastic bag containing holy water in the other. His rosary beads were wrapped around his fingers. Stopping at the nursing station, he politely said, "Good morning" to the duty sister. Flustered by a constantly ringing phone and a depleted shift, and hit harder by a viral outbreak, she nodded a brief, "Hello, Father." Engrossed with her staffing problems, the sister took almost no notice of the tall, black-haired priest with the harsh Northern Irish voice. The priest continued along the corridor, heading for the two police officers sitting outside the ward. "Good morning, my sons. Father Jerry O'Hare, Roman Catholic chaplain of Stop Hill, just along to provide some spiritual comfort and encouragement for my flock." PC Bob nodded and then reburied his head in the sun. PC Mikey stood up and offered his hand in greeting. "Good morning, Father. They're all yours." "Thank you, my son," Father Jerry said, and made the sign of the cross, and then strolled into the ward to tend to his flock. The good father made his way to a bed containing an elderly male who was barely conscious, opened the plastic bag containing the holy water, and sprinkled it on the old man's head. Holding his beads in one hand, he opened the prayer book and muttered a prayer to the apparently comatose patient. It was hard to tell if the old man had heard a word, or was even aware of the priest's presence. But Constable Mikey certainly was, and gave a good-hearted thumbs up from the doorway. Smiling down at the old man, Father Jerry walked across the ward to Gary Reid. "Good morning, my son. How are you today?" he asked in a concerned fashion. Gaza Reid couldn't believe his good fortune. Father, I'm a bit sore to be honest, but surgery last night, and it's painful to even move in the bed, but I'm so glad to see you." "That's always nice to hear, my son. It's not always the case, you know. I take it you would like me to administer a blessing?" "I will anoint you with the holy water. Then, if you wish, I will say a prayer." Reid continued to smile. "That would be great, Father, but I'd also like to receive confession and unburden my soul of the sins that are blighting my life. You see, Father, I have the chance to make a fresh start and to make a new life, but before I do, I need to confess." Father Jerry stroked Reid's arm. "That's good, my son, for the Lord holds those dear who wish to make good their soul and repent their mortal sins. To tell you the truth, Father, I'm just so pleased to have this opportunity. Last night I was stabbed. I thought that my time had come and I would never have the opportunity to repent, never mind receive my last rites. Father, you must be the answer to my prayers." "Ah, Gary, is it?" Father Jerry pointed up at the name board above Reid. "You make my heart sing with joy. It is my good fortune to meet you upon the Lord's work this morning. Do you want me to draw the curtain so you may confess in privacy?" "That would probably be best, Father, as the sins I have to unburden myself of are for your ears and those of the Almighty only." "Very good, Gary. Let me just check with the officers that it's going to be all right. I take it they are in here for your benefit." Reid nodded and watched as Father Jerry strolled lithely back to the doorway for a brief chat with PC Bob, who after a brief shake of his head resumed devouring his son avidly. Father Jerry returned to Reid's bedside and, smiling, set about pulling the plastic curtain around the bed. He opened the plastic bag with the holy water and sprinkled it in the shape of the cross over Reid's forehead. The priest opened the prayer book and Reid noticed something glint inside the unfolding pages. Father Jerry smiled once more, then stood up, and removing the blade from his book, he quickly placed his left hand over Reid's mouth. Leaning over the patient, he spoke, "In the name of the Father and the Son and Declan Meakin, may you rot in hell forevermore, you grassing bastard." Father Jerry ran the knife across Reid's throat, holding him down in an iron grip as he watched the blood start to gurgle out of the life-ending wound.